Paper Kid here. It's been a while. I haven't been making no videos because I've been cooling it because it's been too cold down in the garage and that during the winter. I'm getting back on it and I'm going to show you something that I discovered. Pretty cool. First of all, over here I built me a little board. It's a rectifier and a circuit breaker, 20 amp circuit breaker. And over here, to handle it, I've got a 1500 watt water heater element submerged in water. That is to take the load on the AC line, on the AC side. Now before I hook it up, I've got my 12 volts hooked up from my car battery, and I'm going to power this. This is plain pure water. I'm sticking my hand in there because there's nothing in there except water. If it was lye, I wouldn't even attempt to do that. Anybody that's got it on their skin knows what I'm talking about. So I'm going to fire this thing up on 12 volts. I've got my alternator keeping it at 14 volts. And just watch the difference between the rectifier, which I'll hook up in just a second, and the 12 volts, what I'm running right now. I'm going to turn the 12 volts on right now. You'll be able to see nothing. Very, very little, if anything. Over there, I'm still on 14 volts on my voltmeter, and I'm not drawing nothing. Now, I'll turn the 12 volts off, unhook it. You'll see the bubbles stop. Nothing's going to it. Now over here, I'll unhook the 12 volts to the battery, and I'll hook up the rectifier, which is 118 volts DC. Watch the difference between plain water and high voltage DC. I'm going to flip it on right now. This thing puts out some hydrogen. Now if you want to see the it's turning out pretty good. And if you want to see the torch, what it will do, when I touch the flame near it, it'll start turning orange. And that's plain water, right? Now that's in on an open cell. That's submerged in water. Now, I turn this rectifier off. Over here, I've got a dry cell. This is just to show you. I've got 5 plates. 4 neutrals, positive and negative on each side. Now, over here is my bubbler. And also there is, it's plain water, tap water. Good thing about this is I don't have to worry about getting burnt with this hydroxide. Hydroxide is some bad stuff if you get it on you, man. Even vapor coming out of that gets on your skin, you start burning, boy. I'm telling you. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hook up my 12 volts. Same thing as on the wet cell. I'm going to go ahead and start the 12 volts, kick my generator on, and watch the tube. This is what I'm getting off at 12 volts, which ain't nothing. You shoot over there, nothing. So basically, water's useless at 12 volts. You got to add hydroxide to get any amperage out of it. Now what I'll do is I'll do the same thing. Hook up the rectifier which will be 118 volts DC. Watch this thing kick butt. Watch the tube that feeds the bubbler. Kick it on right now. This thing puts out some hydrogen. This is on an old little crappy ass dry cell that I put together just to experiment with it. Now, if you take this and light it off, that's plain water. And if I turn it off, and I kick it back on instantaneously. If I was to add electrolyte and bring this up to about 5 amps, this thing would do nothing but do some wild stuff. Can't hold it to the plastic much because I'd melt it. But anyway, this is just the beginning. If you wanted to run this on your car, just get you about a 700 watt car inverter. Just plug it into your cigarette lighter because you're only going to be drawing out about 3 to 4 amps. And you have an indefinite supply instead of working trying to work it off of your car battery. That's what I'm working on right now, plus my vapor lawnmower. Only more videos to come. Talk to you later. Vapor Kid, out.